People love to say the Constitution was written as a living document. It's comforting. It's also a lie. Hey folks, I'm Tad Sturmer. I am a visiting scholar here at the University of Southern Denmark. I'm a lecturer at Johns Hopkins University, and I am the author of the forthcoming A Resistance History of the United States. The truth is, the nationalists and ultranationalists who wrote the Constitution, Madison, Hamilton, Morris to a certain extent, designed it to be almost impossible to change. They were not envisioning any kind of flexible document that would evolve with the people. Jefferson might have said something like that at the time or later, but he didn't write the damn thing. The others, the nationalists who were in the room, were building a legal fortress to preserve power. They didn't even want it changed in the ratification debates, much less being changed by anybody coming after them. This was not some invitation to democracy. It was a wall to it. So again, even during ratification, and every American should probably read the ratification debates, or at least Pauline Maier's book on it. It's wonderful. They knew it would be a problem. And that's why James Madison, who did not want a Bill of Rights, he and his allies wanted no change to their perfect document. They didn't even want to debate it. They just wanted the states to vote it up or down and get it through. Not a change, didn't care. But Madison was politically blackmailed into supporting the Bill of Rights. Virginia voters in his congressional district told him flat out, you don't agree to amendments. You don't agree to championing those amendments. Your political future is done. You're the one who wrote 2-year terms for members of the House. You've got that amount of time, and we're watching you. And then he won narrowly, mainly because he was able to get the support of Baptists in his area. Why? Because he pledged to take the Virginia Declaration of Religious Freedom and put it into a First Amendment. So he rushed the Bill of Rights through the first Congress before anyone else realized how locked down the amendment process really was. Meanwhile, Patrick Henry and James Monroe are standing back with their arms folded going, because history proved them right. Since 1789, the Constitution has been amended 27 times, and 12 of them were introduced by James Madison at the very beginning. 10 end up being the Bill of Rights. That's not 10 amendments, by the way. There's a whole bundle of rights including in those 10 amendments. Just look at the First Amendment alone. That is a bundle of rights of conscience. But 10 amendments were included in what we call today the Bill of Rights. And then 2 others that he proposed at the same time passed, one of which wasn't ratified until 1992. Take out those. That means there have been 15 changes to the Constitution in 230 years. Okay, let's do a little bit more math. Take out prohibition and its repeal, that's 2 gone. Strip away the administrative stuff, presidential succession, congressional pay, election calendars. What are we left with? 230 years, this is what we're left with. The 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments, which took a civil war. The 17th and 19th Amendments, the direct election of senators, a big deal during the Progressive Era, and the right of women to vote, all parts of the Progressive Era. And then you jump through to the 26th Amendment, which lowers the voting age to 18 during and because of the Vietnam War, another body count. That's it. That's your living document. A handful of meaningful changes in more than 2 centuries. For a living democracy, this is more like life support. If anything, the Constitution was designed to resist the people, to preserve the perfect document that Madison and Hamilton put together. They wanted no changes then, they wanted no changes of people in their time, and they wanted no changes for the yahoos that might come later, the mob that they wanted to go ahead and keep as far away from American governance as possible. And that's the part that we're not supposed to say out loud, right? But it's written into the process. It's written into the structure, and it's written into the history.